Hi guys, it's Moz here. Just check we've got the audio right on this one. Yeah, it's all good, all good. So let's just close that up. And sorry, I'm a little bit late to the party. Well, late, I should say. I've had quite a busy day today, really. Not much to discuss tonight, really. What's on your workbench? That's what we're. The title of this one is what's on your workbench at the moment? Hi Taggers 365, nice to see you. Hi Liam, nice to see you too. Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, I've invited some of the other YouTubers that's in the Discord group. If they want to come and join us, they're quite welcome to. Alan Boots, nice to see you. Sorry about this chair, it's awful noise. Yeah, so but if anyone would like to join in, let me know. Send me an email, and if you're at your workbench, I'll try and get you on. Hi, John. Nice to see you as well. Dan, nice to see you. Evan Hill, nice to see you too. So yeah, there you are. So what's on your workbench? That's the question for tonight. As you know, I was building this Concorde. And I finally got the decals down. Pissed off a little bit because no matter what, you have those decals that just don't sit, no matter what you do. And because they're quite long, you're forever trying to mash them back into some sort of position. Well, these ones are like that, this one. And if I turn over, you can see where the issue lieth is just there. It just does. I could not get that fucking thing straight. And the glass, but I put Michael's set down, Michael's soul. I even, yeah, I would have sacrificed the chicken to get them straight, and it just wouldn't quite go. But this one not looking too bad. The you can see where it broke to there when I was trying to get them in line. But it is what it is. It's a vintage classic kit, so nothing too special on this one. I've just basically, you know, played with it, had a go with it, and I've enjoyed building it. Don't get me wrong; it's a lovely build. Sanded up quite nice. When I filled it in. The tail you had to paint, so I use enamel on this just to bring back some nostalgia. And I haven't painted with enamel with a hairy stick for I don't know, for years. And the masking didn't quite catch all the so I've had to like tidy that up a little bit. This side it dripped a little bit down there, but I'm going to tidy that up again. I'm going to paint that white and actually put a fresh decal down on top of that when I get a chance to. But yeah, it's not a bad build from Airfix. I've enjoyed it. As I said, it's the decals are fine. The front went down okay. A little bit of a blotch there, but they're a big decal. And if you actually see them, well, I think I've got what do I do with it? Is it over here? Where's the other decal pieces? It must be in somewhere. There you go. You've got two of these, remember, to fit around that nose, and it yeah, it was a pain in the ass. But other than that, the other, that it's massive, and to get that, so you've got to basically put that close up to the nose, and then do the other side as well. So that goes that side, and fold them around. Evan, I've done invasion stripes. I think they're good. I went my Tempest. The invasion stripes went down particularly well on that one. Because 9 times out of 10 of those invasion stripes, I don't really bother. But on the Tempest, I had to go with them, and I thought they went down really, really well. But as you can see, this one here is just constant. It's length after length after. You've got 3 lengths there. So you've got 1, 2, and then 3. You've got to trim it down to make it fit. So as you can see, I kind of bodged up the end. So I painted that and cut the end off and put that back on. But yeah, other than that, it's not a bad little kit. Well worth it if you want to do a Concorde. Obviously, it hasn't got the bent nose because it was. I think the kit was made before they even finished developing the Concorde. But if you want to do a genuine Concord, then fair enough. Dan, the gaffer is doing the Revel one of those. Myself plodding away with the Hawker Tempest. You'll love that Hawker Tempest. Fucking loved it. Good kit, that from Airfix. Really enjoyed that. Good kit. But Invasion Stripes, if there comes a decal, they'll go down. You know, just take your time with it. You know, as I said, it was just a lot. You know, long, thin decals, and then you've got to put the windows on top. It's a bit of a sod, really, to be fair. But you know, that's it. Good evening, Captain VFC. Nice to see you, Sarah Jane. Hi, Sarah Jane. Liam, nothing on the bench at the moment. Went off to Liverpool for a bit. You went Liverpool, did you? Yeah, I went Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool's such a great city. Yeah, best Chinese. You know, people say, "Oh, Brick Lane in London." I got a theory about Brick Lane in London for curries, right? I think that even though there's numerous shops all the way down one side and curry houses all the way up the other side, I really believe that the curries are just made in one big oven in the back of all these shops, and they've all underground in like one big cavern. And because you go in any of those shops, the curries all taste the same, definitely. Enjoying it so far. Just going to paint the drop, and doing the drop tanks too. Brilliant. Yeah, it's a good kit. I really enjoyed that. Jack's channel. Hi, Jack. Nice to see you. I'm trying to paint the hull of my Revel Zvezda 1 to 350 scale HMS Dreadnought. Very nice. Did Revel come first, or was it Zvezda who did the kit and Revel borrowed, or vice versa? Let me know. You know, who came first with that kit. Who owns the tooling? That's what I'm asking. Owen says, throw your decals in the bin if you want invasion stripes, just airbrushing them. Yeah, but airbrushing's a faff. It really is a faff, isn't it? You know, it was 3 lots of bloody tape to get it sorted. Nah, bollocks of that. The decals go down fine with me. I've never had a problem. But I think you notice with the Tempest and the decals, even where the gearing is underneath, it is absolutely spot on. Well, watch my video. You can see my video and see me put them on. They go down really, really well. Really impressed with the decal. But you know, Airfix did invest heavily in the decals. You know, they use what's it called now? Cartograph. You know, Cartograph. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, really, really, and do you know what? That was the biggest reveal to me when I was at the Airfix day, that the decals can cost as much as the plastic inside the box. That's how Airfix see the importance of decals. You know, they rather spend the money and get the right decal for the model, and that says where the company's heading. You know, to me, that says it all. That they were willing to invest the money. I'm not saying all kits are decal, you know, but I'm just saying that, you know, the decals can cost as much as the plastic inside the box. You know, that's just a fact for you. Zvezda kit just reboxed by Revel and was £15 cheaper, so got the Revel one. Yeah, sounds about right. Sarah Jane, send me some pictures then. I've got about 15 kits on the go, too many to list. I'd like to see them. Send me some pictures on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever. Evening, Lucky. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Lucky. But yeah, you know, as I said, that was the biggest. That impressed me the most, that they are willing to do that with decals. But as I said, I put this on, and I said, you know, I'm pretty happy with the kit. I said I just got pissed off with the decals in the end. They were just really long, but I think I got them almost to the right. You know, the right spacing and that, you know, because I remember I tried to fit in a lot of the windows anyway. But yeah, so I got to the point of just, you know, smiling and saying yes, you know. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So I just got, so at the moment on my workbench, that's what I'm doing. I have actually I'm just going to the spray booth. I've given these the first coat. Now, this acrylic, now, it hasn't got Gen 2 on it, but it came in the box with Gen 2 that I got. It's quite a wet one. You can hear it. It's quite a wet acrylic. So I sprayed up these parts, and it seems to have sprayed up quite nicely. I did use MLT, Mr. Mr. Colour leveling thinner, MLT. I use that. Oh, you do, Sarah. I know you do. I think you just hide. So yeah, so I sprayed these, and I'm quite happy. Yeah, I can't fault it really. I was sprayed it, and so it's had one coat. I may go over it again. As you can see, a little bit of grey come through because I did use a bit of a darker primer on this because I'm trying out primers at the moment. So I'll give it a spray. So that's basically where I'm at. I'm just doing these now because these have got some horrible injection pin marks on the gearing doors. So I've just been trying to sand these out. I haven't filled them. I'm just basically sanding because I think they're a little bit thick anyway. So I've been sanding out. There you can see it. The first one's gone now. The second one's nearly gone. And this is how, if I take this off here, off me, what's that loose? I'll just take this off. Come on, swine, get off. There. So you can see they were quite deep, these injection pin marks. So yeah, I've tried to I've just been sanding them down. So I haven't filled them and sanded. I'm just basically sanding them down because I think they're a little bit thick anyway. So it wouldn't, it's very minimal coming off. So that's what I've been doing this last week. Just kind of get this Concord done because I want to start on the KT. Which is also, if you've not seen that video, I've done an unboxing review. Now, somebody put in the actually I want to look at that tonight. That just reminded me. Hang on. Apparently on the decals, let's find the decals to the kit. Find the decals. Apparently it's got the name Katie in the decals, and I bloody missed it. But somebody's left a comment. Well done with the decals to that. There they are. Apparently, if you look carefully, they do. Well, look at that. So I didn't open them, so I just looked while they're inside the bag. I should have took them out properly for the review, but apparently they have the word KT right underneath the numbers and letters. Somebody left a comment on my video. I was going to check it out actually because I've been working today, so I've not had a chance. But come on, so has it got KT? Just written. Can I get up close? Can you see? If I get close to the camera, see if we can. Will it focus? Focus. Apparently, one of them's got the word Katie written underneath. Get up close to the camera again. There it is. Can you see that? It even has the word Katie underneath. A12370. That says Kate. Does that look like Katie to you? That is Katie. What a lovely touch that is. What a lovely touch. I was well impressed with that. So if you're doing that scheme, you're gonna have Katie right under the numbers. Mr. Mock, well done. Hi Clive's modelling channel. How's it going, Moz? Liking the Prototype Concord? Yeah, Prototype Concord. Yeah, really impressed with it. It's a vintage classic. And I've built it OLB out the box. Nothing fancy with this. I just wanted it because I want to put it on display at the library. So it's, if you've missed what I said before, the decals were a right bitch to put on. Struggled a bit with them. So yeah. Dan, what's that? Sarah Jane, Dan, I've seen pictures of invasion stripes being applied with a broom. Yes, you will do. Jack's Hobby Station, hello to you. And Clive said, RJC Models official, evening to you too. Dom's, hi Dom, nice to see you, mate. So if you are going to build the KT, and because it's not mentioned on the scheme, is it? There's that one there, in it. A21370. 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 What is it? 821370. 121370. No, it's not that one, is it? But it's not mentioned on the decal scheme. Ah! That's why then I missed it. So, where's that comment to? Trying to find the comment on the video. So if you want to do the one that's in the film, you can, but it's not mentioned in any of the on any of the decal schemes. So let's have a look a minute at YouTube. Come on, let's find it again. So you've added a special decal in there. I totally missed it. Totally missed it. Yeah, here you go. I have the kit, and if you look closely at the decals, number 29, it says A121-370, and in small writing below it, Katie. This is the number on the ambulance in the ice code in Alex film. Ice code in Alex film. The decal's not shown on the 4 versions of the instructions, so you can paint it per the film with the correct decals as the vehicle number. Oh, you beauty. Absolute beauty. And I did not see that. I did not see that when I did my review. So if you want to do that one, ice coding, and it's got, come on, Katie, Katy. So there you go. So there's 5 schemes in this kit. Basically, it's absolutely brilliant. So that's what I was told today. So I was well impressed. Come on, focus. Come on, focus. There you go, focus now. So yeah, so there you go. A little something there for you. Yeah. Let me just double check that again. Just double checking the schemes. Double checking the schemes again. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, it is aggressive. But I was blown away by that. That was really good. That was really good. So there you are. So what's on your workbenches this week? I have invited people if they want to jump in. I got back late tonight. I was going to invite others, but I've put it in the Discord group. So if anyone wants to pop in and join me, let me know. Airfix are good at things like that. Their Jeep kit, for example, all the parts are there to make an SAS Jeep. That's true. Use Scheme C. Yeah, I thought it was Scheme C. Yeah. Which is the scheme I said we'll all be doing anyway, wasn't it? Which is the scheme we're all going to be doing anyway. So if you want to change it, which you want to up it to, I thought it would be there, wouldn't it? Yeah, you have the word Katie underneath. Would you? Is it Scheme C? But would you see? Yeah, you probably would see Katie because there's the white there. That matte linen, I know they're complaining, but I got home late. So, but I do a live stream every Monday at 8 o'clock. So, you know what I mean? It's not exactly I wasn't going to do one. So there you go. Legend. So, no John Mills, Anthony Quayle, or Sylvia Sims figures, I take it was. No, none at all. No figures. Fair enough, Dom. If you want to keep that code cider company, have you put it in one of these Airfix glasses? Celtic West is in the chat. Nice to see you, Celtic. We got 33 tonight, but I haven't advertised it tonight, to be fair. But yeah, every Monday it's live stream night for me now, just because I can. So I hear that. Is anybody? I know that we've got the Airfix Austin K2Y. Anyone else? Anyone else looking to buy the Gecko one? Because I'm not, but I know there's a 5 or more and a lot more parts. But is anybody tempted to get that one, or they're just happy with what they get with the Airfix one? Because it is cheaper as well. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, you need to get your hands on the Airfix glasses. I reckon they'll sell those glasses on the website in the end. I reckon. Yeah. Xander's painting and loving the vintage classic RAF personnel at the moment. Oh yeah, what's that one like? Is that the one that was released this year? Am I right? Or was that released a few years back? So you're loving it, are you? I prefer to drink cider than keep it company. I was going to say, you don't want to look at cider, do you? You want to get it down your neck. I've just got back into cider after drinking it all my youth, and then come to enjoy the Guinness more than the cider. I've now gone back to. I did the Thatcher's tour. Was it about 4 months ago, 5 months ago? Which was good. Oh, Hamish is coming in. I'm gonna add you, Hamish. All right, I'll add you to the stream. Hamish, you there, my friend?
Yeah, I think so.
I can hear you fine. That's good. What have you got on the bench?
Well, yeah. Today I'm doing a Mark V float plane.
Oh, is that the also that PM Models version?
Yeah.
What's it like?
Well, I mean, it needs a lot of filler.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit messy at the moment.
You'd be better off getting an Airfix and buying the floats as in model and getting
So what's that you cutting out? Yeah, I thought as well.
Yeah. What's the floats like? What do they look like? What are the floats
the boxes like? Out of reach at the moment, but they look all right. I haven't gone too far into them yet, but
yeah,
look okay.
Yeah. Is the be fixed prop on already? Have you?
Yeah, so it spins.
Oh right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had I think I sold it actually, the PM version, because it was PM Models, wasn't it? We did the float one. Yeah. So I sold it because I thought it looked poor, but
it is.
Have you been in Canada?
Yes, I have.
How's it been in Canada? What was it like in the land of France? Then what was it like over there?
It's hot. Well,
was it
actually,
hot?
it was colder than
Canada.
It's colder than it was here, but they've got proper seasons, don't they?
No, that's right.
Yeah,
I got family in Canada.
Yeah, it's a great country.
Yeah, it's yeah. Atora. Nice to see you, mate. I like the Airfix kit, but I kind of wish I'd gone for the Gecko kit. I think Nigel's modelling bench has done a review on the Gecko one as well, hasn't he? I've not to see it yet. It's on my watch list, but I said I've been gigging for the last 3 days, so I've not had a chance to do it. So, Celtic West. Hopefully, someone will do market figures for the ambulance. Yeah, well, I think you could probably get them now somewhere. It's only 135 scale. There's plenty of 135 figures out there that you could. I'm surprised Mini Art. Why haven't you looked at Mini Art's figures? Because they get some really good ambulance sort of figures, don't they? Evening, Mark, Luke. Nice to see you. I wonder if Mini Art's got those figures at 135 scale.
It might do. I mean, I've got their US Soldiers at Rest. I think some of those could work for the ambulance.
Yeah.
They just might need slight modifications.
Yeah, just where you paint it, isn't it? Just paint it the right colours, you'd be laughing, surely.
Yeah, because the way some of them are lying down, you'd probably put them in the back of an ambulance.
Yeah, that's right. Realistic. Just put a blanket over them, put some canvas over them, say they're dead.
It's a bit dark, but yeah.
Yeah, dark. Or just get some blue tack and mold it into a body, then put... What's that stuff that James from LPJ Models uses? It makes, you put paper down and you add this liquid and it makes
paper shaper.
Paper shaper, that's the stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's
Something
done
like that.
some marvelous stuff. When he did that Star Wars, was it the
The ATSC radar.
Yeah, that's right. And he did that, didn't he? That was awesome. He used that paper
Yeah.
shape stuff. It was all
That was
good.
a stunning build as well.
It was a good build. Incredible build. Well worth watching that as well.
After the stream, though.
Yeah, after the stream, obviously. We can go now if you want. Just come back and tell me what you thought of it. I mean, he did that last year, didn't he? That was last year's build, wasn't it? I think.
Either late last year or early this year.
Early this year, yeah. He does a lot of that Das Work stuff as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a big fan of VMS, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think you mentioned that.
Yeah. But his review on the I was going to do a review on the new Humbrol acrylic range, the Gen 2. And he's done such a good one. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to send them to his channel to watch it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are you sanding or scraping?
I'm sanding at the moment.
Sanding. What filler have you used?
On camera.
What filler have you used?
I've got the Humbrol one.
The Humbrol?
Yeah.
It's not bad, that one. I've got to send the Humbrol one up to Plastic Alchemist at some point with a copy of the zine. I've not done it because I've been absolutely so busy this week with gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Not a chance to send it up to him, but I've got it here. I'm loving this stuff from Vallejo. Their plastic putty. It is just like perfect plastic putty, but I just think it's a little bit thinner. But the ultimate stuff, which is, and I'm going to have to get another bottle because I've had this for years. I love the Mr. Hobby Dissolve Putty. You see, I look at the age of it. I've had it for years. Still going strong now, but I love this stuff. Just wipe it, just paint it down basically, and then when it's semi-dry, get some thin, some acrylic thinners onto a earbud tip thing, and then just wipe it away so it's flat. It's really good stuff. And it goes in the grooves quite nicely as well. David JM, nice to see you. Joining the chat.
Sorry. Mother's just coming to nick some stuff from me, like usual. Might need to rethink my recording stand at the moment.
What have you got at the moment? Have you still got that taped up bit, have you? Or have you got a proper one now?
Well, it's just a piece of wood with some screws in it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it works fine for what I need at the moment, but I'd like to get like a rail around the top or something just to make it a bit easy.
What are you using as a camera? An iPhone?
Well, for this I got my phone, but I've got a proper camera. I just can't connect it to a computer.
What phone have you got? iPhone?
It's a Huawei P30 Pro.
Huawei.
Yeah, it's a good phone.
Yeah, that P30 is. Problem is, it's banned in the US, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, because they reckon China can hack it or something. So they're saying.
It's not like I'm got any military documents. I just got some silly 17 models.
Well, they say that about TikTok, don't they? Or Snapchat, whatever. I think it's TikTok.
I think it's TikTok. I don't use TikTok anyway. I don't like it.
I tend to use TikTok to edit videos because it's easier to edit than the Facebook one. And then what I then do is I got TikTok downloaded and then download that video off TikTok so there's no branding or watermarks or nothing.
Yeah.
And then editing it with all the bits and pieces to go up on Facebook or Instagram. So they got the TikTok's got the better editor. But yeah, I've used
that doesn't
TikTok.
surprise me.
My video with Jeremy Clarkson going, "You bastard," when he gets stung by that electric fence. I did one about when scale modelers cut their finger. That went down really well, actually. It's done like 14,000 views on that one.
Most things with Jeremy Clarkson tend to go down well, but that's because Jeremy Clarkson's naturally funny.
Yeah. The UK's man, he should be Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what, I just finished though.
What's that?
Sorry, hang on. My headphone got caught in my thing, so I just yanked it out of my ear.
Yeah, Dom's just said that Clarkson short was class, wasn't it? Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
I had fun
Yeah,
making it.
I just finished that one.
Oh, he's all right. That's is that Revel?
No, this is Monogram.
Monogram, so
Like-
Revel then, yeah.
Early Monogram, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really follow the scheme very well because it's quite difficult to interpret the instructions. They're a bit crap, but I'm actually well happy with how that's come out.
Yeah.
Considering I airbrushed it as well. So.
I think it's on if I go to TikTok, where's it to? Where's my TikTok? Profile. Where is it? Can't find it now. What have I done with it? Oh, there you go. That's the one. Oh, good. You bastard! It's so true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the shout as well. You don't expect them to do
that. Because the thing is, there's been times I've actually cut myself with a blade and not felt it, and just seen the red on the model.
Yeah.
And I'm more pissed off the fact I've got blood on my model than I actually have a cut myself.
I'll tell you what, I bet you've never done though. Just drop your knife on your leg and cut your leg open.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that.
You've done that, have you?
Yeah. I don't really know how. But
years ago, I was working in a factory, right? And we used to have to. There was like there was somebody really nasty in the factory, and what they did, right? They were putting Stanley blades in soap.
Yeah.
So you pick up the soap to wash your hands, and you end up cutting yourself because somebody had put a Stanley blade in the actual soap. So what they did was they thought, right, we'll put up liquid soap. So you just have to press the button, then come liquid soap, wash your hands. And then one day I jumped on the forklift because I'm a forklift driver. You know, I've trained up in forklift work. And I felt this pain in my ass. And they had put a Stanley blade in the seat, in the foam. So when you sat on it, you cut yourself. It was
nasty.
That hurt. That really hurt back in the day.
I can imagine
it just like pierced my trousers because I was wearing jeans at the time, and just pierced it. But I can remember just sitting down and going, "What the?" And I got it back up again so quick with like electric shock. And then they started. So then they used to get like what's it called? A metal detector just to go over the sponge sort of thing to check there was no blades in the sponge. But yeah, some really awful people out there. Really awful people.
Yeah.
Celtic West said, I have been soldering some photo etch and dropped the soldering iron in my lap. Oh, the smell of burnt pube.
I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Imagine that, the smell of burnt pube. Oh,
yeah. Wouldn't recommend doing that. Not worth it.
Not worth it. No. Oh dear me, we have a laugh. Right. So they're all signed up this one. Give them a coat of primer in a bit. And the other thing I was going to do was look at this because I was trying to work out how this goes together. So I'm assuming, going by the instructions on the gearing, that comes out at an angle. So you've got part number 47, which is there. And that 47 goes in that little bit there, but I can't see it. I'm presuming that you just affix it then. There's no actual hole there, but they're saying there is a hole, but I don't think so. I think it's just...
Was there an early instruction telling you to drill a hole?
No, there wasn't. There's nothing. It says there's 1, 2, 3 holes, but I don't see a third hole. I didn't see a third hole before I painted it either.
Oh,
even on the instructions here, there's only 2, and it doesn't say to drill a hole anywhere. But now they're claiming there's a third hole there. So, but there was no third hole. I'm assuming that goes on there like that, which is cool. And then this piece here, what number is that going to be? That's number 40. That's wrong way around. Part number 53 then. So it's 53 actually I'm looking at. That attaches on there, and that affix. It's supposed to be a hole there, but it's not a hole. There's no hole there. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just sits flush. That's weird. So assuming that then just fits flush. That goes on there like so. So I must just drill. That must, as it comes out, it must just lay there. So it might be maybe not a hole there. Maybe there was no hole. It just fits on there, and that's it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or trim. It looks like it's at an angle. It does look like it's at an angle. Come on, focus. This camera's crap for focusing, you know. Hey, good morning. Focus. Come on. Well, I can't be asked.
I used way too much.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I've just cleaned this up because this was quite for the flash. Still a little nib in there.
That an old Airfix kit.
It is. It's the prototype. I've got the box here.
Not the one at Yeovilton or a different one?
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. It's a Concorde with the original. Yeah, that one there, 1:44 scale.
Oh yeah.
And I found out because when I did the review, it's got 2 fly nails. I better cut them off and put them in me tin. When I did the review, let me just change the camera angle. Let's try it this way. Is that the better way? No, it's not good. Where's the one where I can? I'll just start a minute. So yeah, 1:44 scale. It doesn't have the drop nose on this one because I think this is actually from the design when they first did it, but it was tooled back in 1966. So what is that? That's 60 years ago. That isn't it? Well, 57 years ago.
Yeah.
And then what I found out, because I didn't know what this little piece is. See that there? Can you see that?
Yeah.
That there is not mentioned anywhere in the instructions, right? Not mentioned.
Yeah.
And what it is, when you do the kit, right, and you put the decals on, right, that there has got a little square peg at the end, and that's to push through the holes when you put the decals on. So the holes, or the windows, so you can push each individual. Once the decals dry,
oh shit!
You push. Sorry, you're not on camera. He's gone. You actually push that into the decal to make the hose for the windows once it's dry. I was quite impressed with that. And he's back in the room. You all right?
Yeah, I threw my camera across the room, my phone across the desk, and spilt bloody paint water all over my desk.
Oh no!
Yeah. It's fine. I'll just disconnect my phone for a second. I'll get some tissue paper.
Right. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you go. It's got a square thing. So that's for once the decal's dry or the decal's dry, you could, in theory, just push all through, and you get the windows.
Well, why can't Revel do that for their models?
Who's that?
Revel. Was it Revel? I can't remember what it was. Right, I'll be right back. I just need to clear up some paint water.
That's right, no worries. Yeah. It's not 60 years ago, I know, as I built the original. What do you mean? Well, you built the original kit. It says 1960, it's tooled in 1966. And it's 2022 now, so that's 57 years ago. Incredible. The gaffer has that one, Dom, with the gift box. Interesting.
Well, I'm glad it disconnected me. I don't know if you heard all my swearing, but
yeah. He said, yeah, bomb, you were gone.
Yeah.
Mod 6510 models will be the Jedi of the dark art of Airfix. What dark art? There's no dark art with this, is there? Not a chance. The dark art. Yeah. All sorted?
Basically, I just bit more. You know, I'll change the paper over later.
Yeah.
I might need another cloth.
Doms, I recently built the Revel 1-44 BA Concord kit in the GBOAF scheme of the airframe in Filton. I've just been to Filton a few months ago. What an experience that is. If you go to that Concord, you can just see, as you look, because they've got the cockpit all glassed out, so you can't actually go in, making holes appear, yeah. You can see where the captain had forced his hat into the gap, and then as it was going supersonic, and then as it shrank, that hat was stuck there in between the gap. Now will never be able to move again.
Of all the times for this to bloody happen.
Look at the state of that.
Yeah, I'll change the paper after the stream. I've got a spare one.
Oh, fair enough.
It's due for a change anyway. It's covered in crap.
I've got that blue. I bought some blue paper, this stuff here, so when I'm on camera I can start spraying, so I look a little bit like, is it Plasmo when he uses his blue paper?
Yeah, I've just got to ditch this. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
No worries. Sarah Jane, William, I had an original of the one Mozzie's building was molded in white back then. Yeah, it was molded in white. Somebody said that in another stream when I was building this. They said it was white. Clive, the prototype never had a drop nose. It came after they realised the view was better if the nose moved down to an angle. That's correct.
All right, that's that dealt with for the minute.
William, Sarah Jane, there are 2 Airfix 1-44 Concords. One's prototype, the one Moz is building now, and the later tooled production variant. That's correct. Yeah, there's 2. This one hasn't been out for very long. If I'm right, this was a hard kit to get hold of until they re-released it as a vintage classic. And it's not a cheap vintage classic either. I think it was 20 odd quid, but it's a rare one. This one, not as rare as Rockin' or shit, but it's getting that way. Not like the Townsend Ferry that you can't get no more because you can't find the tool. Yeah, the not the prototype, but the the prototype was somebody mentioned. It was you, was it, in that chat? Right, okay, I get it now. Yeah, somebody said it was molded in white in one of the previous ones, so it was you. Fair enough. Oh, I'm so tired today. Wheels looking pretty good. I won't take them off just yet. I'll leave them on. But that's the query, is what to do about that. These are all cleaned up now. I've cleaned them up. So they've got to be painted gun grey, I think these have got to be painted as. The prototype 001, no, 002 is in Yeovilton, isn't it? The second prototype's in Yeovilton, isn't it?
I think so.
The prototype number 2, the original prototype is in France, isn't it? The second,
it might be. I can't remember off the top of my head.
But the one at Yeovilton is the number 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So James Marwish has written, the PM model kits fight back.
I think that's a bit of an understatement, to be honest.
Are you pissed off with that kit, are you, or is it all right?
Well, this is the first time I've picked up in about a year, or half a year, sorry.
Half a year.
Yeah, just because.
So how's your channel doing? Are you doing much on your channel, or are you just giving it a rest for a bit?
Well, I was in Canada, so I didn't really upload anything.
So how long were you in Canada for?
3 weeks, yeah.
You haven't uploaded anything before then, have you? I haven't seen anything.
I uploaded it the day before I left, I think.
Pardon?
I uploaded Stug Build the day before I went.
Oh, you did. Yes. Do you enjoy that kit?
No. Yeah, again, it was sat on my workbench for about a year.
Yeah.
Just because of the tracks, though, I couldn't be bothered to do them.
Yeah. So we're Concord 002, not 001. That's right.
It doesn't make sense why it's at the Fleet Arm Museum, to be honest, though.
No, I didn't know that. But then again, because it was originally... Hamish claims his channel is dead, but I've not uploaded for 9 months because Dom issues. Well, Dom, pull your finger out and get uploading. Hi, it's Dom here. Yeah, get on the channel. Get uploading again, Dom. I don't know why you stopped.
Yeah, you're doing better than me for a while.
He was. You started again, though, because you got spammed, didn't you, or something?
Yeah.
Well, you say you got spammed. I think one of your videos went really well, and then you got...
Well, looking at the analytics, it didn't really seem like that.
I think you should have kept going, mate. You'll get these blips sometimes. Somebody has probably posted that video on YouTube or on Facebook or somewhere, and everybody's got to watch it, thinking, and that's what's happened.
Yeah, it doesn't help. I forgot to log into it as well not long after.
Like, do you remember? Did you see the analytics for that JS3 tank?
No.
It blew up like 7,000 views in the spate of like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I gained 50 subs, 60 subs from it, but all the views came from India.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. So I think somebody had posted it on a website that discusses tanks in India or something. You know, probably asking why they got good tanks, why the Indian Army have got good tanks.
Yeah.
That was I enjoyed building that little vintage classic, that little GS3. It was a good bit. It was good fun. That was good fun. Wheels went together fine. Quite all talking about the Concorde now in the chat. Duxford Air Concorde. Duxford Concorde. Pre-production had several changes in design compared to the earlier prototype Concorde. These consist of a lengthened fuselage, smaller passenger cabin windows. Duxford's got a Concorde. The Duxford got a Concorde. I don't remember Duxford. They haven't got a Concorde. Duxford flew faster than the other Concorde. GAXDN. I didn't know Duxford had a Concorde. I didn't see that at Duxford when I went up there. Yeah, that's what I thought, James. Or they've got a JS3 in service in India. Yeah. Look, nothing like the Airfix one. Brooklyn's Museum have a Concorde too. Well, how many Concordes were there? There was 8, wasn't there?
Yeah, something like that.
8 Concordes. 6 ended up being in this country, and the other 2 went abroad, didn't they? Because one's in America, isn't it?
Yes. Is that the Pepsi one?
Oh, I don't know. Good shout. Someone on Wikipedia asked the questions. Go on, somebody on Wikipedia. Somebody in the chat. So, how many British Concordes were there compared to the French? There were 7 Concordes. Right, 7 Concordes. And that doesn't include the French ones, does it? There was 20, including 6 non-commercial aircraft. 20 were built. And they were all built in Filton, weren't they? And then we gave them to the French to stop us suing us. Because they've just recently dug up the runway at Filton, haven't they, to put houses on it? Absolute criminality that was. Why they allowed that to happen. So many good planes took off from that runway, and they've gone and dug it over.
I bet they'll name the street something dumb like Runway Row or
Yeah,
something.
they'll call it, yeah. Bristol, you know. No, 10 in Britain, 10 in... They built 10 in Britain, 10 in France. Right. Okay. It was a French one that crashed, wasn't it? A French-made one that crashed.
I hate how much filler I used on this when I initially built it.
You've overdone it a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you get some thinners and then just wipe it down so you get some of it off? It's proper dried now, isn't it?
Yeah, I put it on there about 6 months ago.
Oh, you are a tart.
Yeah, I get told that.
So
Mostly
10
by myself.
in Britain, 10 in France. So it's 20 built or towed. Right. Because what happened to the English? Where's all the English Concords then? Oh, I don't remember seeing a Concorde in Duxford. The TSR's there, isn't it? TSR2's in Duxford, isn't it? Supersonic. Singapore Airlines has its livery placed on the left side of Concorde GBOAD and held a joint marketing agreement which saw Singapore insignias on the cabin fittings as well as the airlines. Well, I never knew that. Crumbs. Here we go. The one at Duxford is one of the 6 prototypes. Okay. I don't remember seeing that there. I spent a whole day with a semi on looking at all these planes that I've built over the years and seen them in real life. Because that's the first time I went to Duxford was to see the release of the Spitfire 124 scale from Airfix. And as I said, I went around. Is it? Oh, did I not go in the new hangar? I went to the US hangar because that's where I got the pictures for the Bearcat. Not that I could see a lot of the Bearcat because it was in out the way, and they had a cover over it. Did I go in? I must have seen the Concorde then at Duxford. God, no, I didn't. I can't have done. I'm going bloody maze here. Did I?
I might just leave that like it is and just use it for clickbait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something along the lines of my biggest screw up yet.
Adam Boots says that he's right. He's quite right. Wet sanding with 320 grit should work well on dried filler on that spit. Dry sanding will take ages due to the clogging of the sandpaper. He's got a point there, mate.
Yeah, no, he does. I don't actually know if I have any 20 grit.
Yeah, I know GBOAC is a Heathrow because you see it as you fly in, don't you? So,
yeah, I think I saw that when I was flying in.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to go back up to Duxford again. I'm going to have to shove the missus out of bed one day for farting and just go jump in the car and drive up there, I reckon. It's rat infested, is it? The one at... Well, it does say a lot, Heathrow. I don't think Heathrow wanted it. See, the crack of it all is that Richard Branson offered to buy the fleet and fly it. And British Airways were like, no. And British Airways never paid for it. The British government gave it to British Airways. And Richard Branson was offering them money to keep them out flying in the air and keep them going. And the Pensions was like, no, we're not going to do it. Bastards. They should have let Concorde keep on flying. Richard Branson was willing to do it, and British Airways said no. And I said, British Airways never paid for them. They got given to them by the government.
But if you think about it, the Concordes were starting to go obsolete because they were like the really expensive flight out of New York for a business meeting and fly back in a day.
Yeah.
And then with the invention of like computers and online calls, you don't really need to do that anymore.
No, I don't think that's quite so much. I think they could have had 2 and they could have carried them flying because people would have, the main marketing wasn't the fact that, the expense didn't matter. It was getting you to New York under 4 hours, wasn't it? 3 hours.
I think United Airlines are trying to do that with the Boo Supersonic now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that like that and use it for clickbait.
Do it.
Because I'm lazy.
Just carry on sanding it, mate. Get some wet and dry on it. You'll be fine.
I don't have any of the right grit. I've got other things I should get done though.
Oh, well,
such as this.
That is looking good, mate.
Yeah.
You
I need
pleased
to
with
get some
that?
oil paints though for this tiny box. That is the one thing I'm missing. But yeah, I'm happy with how this is going at the moment.
I still think, Mark, that there will always be a market to fly to Concorde, to fly to New York as quickly as possible. I think people would have paid for it no matter what. Would have been thousands of pounds, but how long does it take to get to New York now? Was it 6-hour flight?
It took me to get to Toronto about 7.5.
7.5 to Toronto. That's from Gatwick. No, Heathrow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it a good flight?
Way out was. Way back in was quite rubbish.
Why is that?
It was loud. Just the whole plane was loud.
Oh, right. Not much sleep then.
No. That was a rough 48 hours.
Yeah, I got a fear. I'm not a fan of flying anyway. I had a big fear because when I was growing up, you can tell by my age, right? By what I say is, one of the first news stories I remember on the telly was Lockable, and seeing that jumbo jet, just half a cockpit, landed in the field in Scotland, give me the willies for years, and I had to really push myself to get back onto the plane. But I read a book, or I listened to an Audible book called Soar, SOAR, and that really helped my fear of flying.
I mean, I quite enjoy flying personally.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when you're the one doing the flying. It's even more fun.
You have flown a plane before, have you?
Yeah, I flew a Cirrus, although the group, I'm not going to name drop them, but I wouldn't recommend going with them. The plane looked a bit...
So how much was that to go and fly a plane then?
I got it for a Christmas present.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that parked alongside the Ferrari in your garage? Because it's not cheap to get flight lessons, is it?
No, it was part... have you heard of that buy a gift thing?
Yeah, well, these are called red box days, wasn't it? And stuff like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it with them. So someone got me that. So it was a bit cheaper through them.
Okay.
But yeah, I went with a company and their plane was in a bit rough and ready, I think is the right word for it.
Yeah.
It was very rusty in places. But it was fun flying it.
Yeah. I've done the flight simulators and stuff. They were good fun.
Oh, they are good fun. Never go wrong with a flight simulator. Until you crash the flight simulator, which I found a photo of someone has done that.
Yeah.
As in tilted it. Have you seen like where they tilt it so far back it jumps its holdings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite entertaining to see stuff like that.
Mark just said Pan Am cancel their order for Concorde. The fuel crisis was the end of Concorde before it even got going. I don't know. Concorde, well, they lasted 30 years, didn't it? 30 years? Was it 2000? They stopped flying from 1970 onwards.
It's before I was born.
Yeah, it was a lot. They were flying, and the and people were paying mega bucks to fly them, and they had, they're duty free. They reckon that Concorde was one of the biggest money earners for British Airways back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much now.
James Mauer, the last I went on a plane, it was held together with elastic bands. Yeah. Dom's going, right, I'm going to disappear, Moz. Cider has been drunk and need to crack on with some jobs. Might be back later if you're still here. If not, I'll see you on Discord. Ta-ra. Yeah, cheers, Dom. So 1976, that was 3 years before I was born. My mum flew in Concorde as well back in the day. She won tickets to fly on Concorde. Out of Gatwick, around the Bay of Biscay and back again. And that was the year it landed in Exeter Airport.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. First time Concorde landed at Exeter Airport.
I know I think it was maintenance facility was not far from Bristol Airport.
Yeah.
Because I saw that when I was going up to Gloucester.
Yeah. But no, it's a tragedy, really. They should have kept it going. And they had the opportunity to, but British Airways just weren't having it. So, yeah, good year, 1979. Don't remember any of it, mind. I think the early memories I have is 1985. That was my earliest memory of my life. 1985, just as I started going to school.
Understandable.
Yeah. Because we weren't a rich family, but we had the first computer in the town back in the day. Commodore 64. Which, if you got my zine, you'll understand where I got the name Moz from.
Nah,
Did I send you a zine? Did I send you my zine?
No, I don't think so.
No, didn't ask for one then.
I've been quite busy recently.
You have?
To get back. I had quite a lot to do.
So you going with your GCSEs?
I passed them, mate. Well, yeah, I passed most of them. I'm in my second year of college.
Yeah, what are you doing at college?
Oh, it's like some sort of uniform public services course.
So what do you want to do when you grow up then?
Something military.
You didn't want to go military now then, at 16?
Nah, I'd rather have some sort of qualification first. Just means I've got a fallback, doesn't it?
True, but then within the military, you can get any qualification you like.
Yeah, true. But it also means if I've got a health condition that I don't know about.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I've got something else.
Like what? You got like a third nipple growing or something?
Well, not that I know of. But you never know.
You never know. Third nipple. That's kind of white, actually.
They sneak up on you.
It's great when you get free aircraft when you can charge thousands to fly. Yes, BA made a fortune, but it would never been built in numbers because of fuel. That's correct. I get that. Yeah. Sarah Jane, I started working in 79. So how old are you then, Sarah Jane? Come on. Oh, no, you can't ask a woman her age, can you?
Nah. Or I'm going to have to top off for a bit more because my phone's about to die.
All right, plug it in.
I've nowhere near an outlet today, unfortunately. But,
fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to be on for another 20 minutes anyway because I've got things to do tonight as well. I've got to unpack my van and stuff. Hamish is just a baby then. Could have gone to Welbeck College, Army 6th form.
Nah, I'm joining Navy, mate.
Pardon?
Navy all the way.
You're a Navy boy, are you?
Yeah.
Pardon me. Fair play. Not wrong with being in the Navy, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll speak to you next week if I'll jump
no
on
worries, mate. Have a good. Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
You take care, my friend.
You too.
Cheers, mate. Ta-da now. And there he goes. It's just us lads now. Scraping this off here. Any questions in the comments? In the chat? Let's go back to the original question. What's open a rope? Moz, I'm 12 and I act like it. Yeah, I bet you are. My dining room table has become a naval gun turret assembly plant. Brilliant. I've never heard that, Mark Lee. I've never heard that before. Navy, no Air Force vacancies yet. I remember watching on YouTube. There's a guy who's what's it called? They're not Beefeater, they're Queen's Guard up at the Tower of London. They're called Beefeaters. I don't. I think no. They're somewhere anyway. But there's a video of one of the talking about the people in it, saying, "Oh, we were all military and we've been invited to become Queen's Guards." And sorry, and he goes, "You can always tell the Royal Marines because they go around in pairs holding hands." Army, Air Force rejected me yesterday. Dan Usher, I'm disappearing too, as have to be in the saddle early tomorrow, bit not stupidly so, but not stupidly. Oh, I see, get that, yeah. Army, Air Force rejected me yesterday. That's brilliant. So Navy, no Air Force vacancies yet. And Army, Air Force rejected me yesterday. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. The Bolt and Pull Defiant is a bloody good kit. I have one in my stash. I saw Matt from Model Minutes do his, and that came up really nice. Morrowind is doing. I am painting some Italy figures from the Zulu Wars. Interesting. See, I don't paint figures. I should really. I'm going to go have a go, but when you see the glob of shite that you get in a lot of these kits, Revel are the fucking worst. I can't even be asked to even put in a fucking airy stick to them, you know? Did you know it took just over 4 months between first Concorde commercial flight and the first commercial flight to USA? Don't surprise me. Join the Navy, feel a man. Oh dear, here we go. Yeah. Sarah Jane, I wanted to be a tank driver. Quite fancied that. Oh. Somebody asked a question. I'm going to say, the Mozzie Giveaway. Does anybody want it? I have left a comment asking the one person who won to give me a ring so I could send it to him, and he's not got back to me yet. So I may have to redraw the model, redraw it to see who wins. But yeah, there has been somebody asked. They got picked as random. And so if they don't come back to me in another week, I'll redo the draw and invite somebody else to come and win it. But I've not seen anything in my email or on my Facebook at all. What are you saying, Xander? Oh, just give me that one then. Save me £12. What's that for? The Bolt and Pull Defiant. Where are you based, Xander? Where do you live to? Not the whole address. Just tell me roughly where you are. Right. So these are cleaned up. So these have got to be sprayed this week. That's one, and that one has been cleaned up. Where's the other one too? Oh, it is there. So these have been cleaned up. So I need, actually that hasn't been cleaned up there. Look, it's got that bloody injection pin mark there, you fucker. Did I clean this one up? No. Bloody injection pin mark there. Right on the edge. Let's give it a sand down. Up here, is that Perth, Scotland, Xander? Yeah, okay. Email me your address and I'll see if I'll see if I'll send you one up. Nice kit, the Defiant. Both add them. Yeah. I've seen oh, zoom in, you bugger. I've seen Matt's from Model Minutes do his. He's done a good job on his, but I haven't done mine yet. Unless I won't be doing it for a while because I'm giving it away at this rate. I think it's up in storage actually. It's cleaned up. Let's just do a little bit on this one, and then it's 1:15. I'm going to give the chat an end. I think so. I normally do 2 hours, but I'm absolutely buggered tonight. I'm actually really tired. So basically, on this kit, all I've got to do is do the undercarriage on this. Give it a good coat of gloss on it. So at Night Fighter, did anyone get the Specialist Spitfires kit when was it available? Is that the Airfix one? Well, Jack, is it just me, or do you come out of Hobbycraft with less money than when you go in? Not so much now because they got dumped by Airfix because they wouldn't play the game. So that's why Airfix aren't in Hobbycraft anymore. I did have the Airfix Specialist Spitfire kit. Yeah, because it was one plane with 2 schemes, wasn't it? I'm just looking at my stash up there. No, it's not there. Did I build that spit? Are you talking about 3 years ago? Are you talking about 3 years ago on that one? It was quite a while ago. Phew, that's me. Yeah, and Substitute, I also find that they Italeri and Tamiya stuff's fucking dear from Hobbycraft as well. Let me just quickly check on that. Specialist Spitfires Airfix Club, innit? Spitfire Airfix Club. 1:48 scale, wasn't it? Yeah, that was like, fuck, that was ages ago. That was 8 years ago. One kit, 2 schemes, wasn't it? You had the 111 Squadron, didn't you? Night Fighter. No, I said night. You know, Hobbycraft. See, I used to buy this stuff, but you can't buy it no more from Hobbycraft. The Hobbycraft's own version. It's not this stuff, but the Hobbycraft's own version. But unfortunately, yeah, it's Hobbycraft. They could have sorted the market out, but they didn't. I get my Tamiya stuff from them. What you can, you know, always get me glue there and stuff. Adam Boots. I built the Defiant all black. Found a starter kit version for £4 in a charity shop. Did you? Interesting. That was yeah. Oh. Oh dear. Right, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm up to with this kit anyway. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the live stream tonight. I'm sorry I've been a little bit. Thanks for Hamish popping on for a chat. I got back late tonight. That's the problem. I didn't have a chance to actually advertise this live stream properly. Like I said, I got back late. Then I had tea, and then packed tea away, and then I got to the computer about 10 to 8. Got StreamYards all up and running ready, and invited some people to come. But unfortunately, only not unfortunately, but the usual Plastic Alchemist couldn't make it, and the rest couldn't. But that saying, if you fancy coming on this chat, to the subscriber base, you're quite welcome to jump on. I'll just need to make sure you've got like a camera above your head or an iPhone, because we use StreamYard, so you get sent a link that you open it up. You have to download the app, and you can come and join us on the Workbench if you so wish. I'm quite willing for other people to come and join us, especially if you're a young YouTube channel and want to get a little bit of exposure. Not indecent, obviously, but some exposure. You're quite welcome to come up here and join me in the chat and talk bollocks, really, talk models. Quite happy for you to join me. But yeah, are you enjoying these chats on a Monday evening? If they work for you, is there anything we can do different? Let me know. But don't really do anything with my YouTubeage. Well, you're quite welcome to come up, Captain VFC. You're quite willing to come up if you want to. Definitely pop up and join us on the chat. Obviously, I got to know you first by, you can either email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram, so we can discuss, and just so you can send me a little video of your setup, like, so you can see how you look on the screen. But yeah, you're quite welcome to come and join us on the Workbench and chat to me about models. And if you do want to, if you are a YouTuber and want to increase your subscribers and stuff, yeah, come and join me. Quite welcome to. Yeah, that's it. I was just lucky I got in there for 8 o'clock, so I was a little bit late. But I do try and get here for 8 o'clock most weekends, most Mondays to chat, and then I try and do 2 videos, because actually on the Workbench, I need to do. Where are they 2? What have I done with them? Are they there? Hang on. I need a new chair. I finally got. So I got to do the page by page. I've got the brand new Dragon 2022 catalogue to film and put up on my channel, and I've also been given the 2022 Academy catalogue to film and put up. Look at that, eh? That's incredible, isn't it? What an image that is. Isn't that an image? That's right, Mark. If you fancy to want to come up and do a chat, you're quite welcome to. You don't have to be on camera. So, Battle of Midway 02. So what have they got here? So basically, they're due out in October. New tooling of the Midway of the United States Navy F4 F4. So you've got a new tooling of that one, apparently. That's what it says here. New design of the SPD. What's SPD stand for again? Oh, what's SPD stand for? Somebody tell me what SPD is again. Fuck, what's it called? Quickly in the chat. I can't. What's Helldiver? No, not Helldiver. SPD. What's the SPD? What's the SPD V3 again? Not the Helldiver, is it? Dauntless. That's it. Dauntless. Core. For those. New parts for the Battle of Midway, US Yorktown CV5. So they're bringing out a brand new 1:48 scale F4F4 Wildcat. So that looks quite. So they'll be doing this video anyway. New video coming through. And okay, they've got this multicolour parts range coming in now, which looks quite interesting. So I'll go for this anyway, so we can have a good old mooch and see what's new. Oh, they've got a new 1:48 scale 0 there, looks like, coming through, and they've got a new tooled US A10 there. United States Air Force A10, new tool in there. So you got some new designs. A Fly Nightmare, new designs. Dauntless. Come on, I think of fucking Dauntless. Yeah. Oh yeah, last few hours of the 20% off Airfix sale. If you want to jump, I forgot all about that. Actually, I was going to mention that tonight as well. If you click the link in the comments, it'll take you straight there to the Airfix site. I also get a little bit of commission if you click that link. So if you see an Airfix link in my comments or in the item description, just click it. I get a little percentage of all the sales. So if you want to help the channel, yeah. So basically same mode, but I'll go through that kit anyway. Go through that this week, and I've also got the Top Gun Mavericks P51 Mustang to unbox and review. And the Maverick here, the FA18 Hornet to review as well, and the F14A Tomcat as well to review. We should do. I don't want to know why it's got that on there. I presume that is the old. That was when it first come out. Was it Top Gun? That's the old badge, isn't it? I think so. Got them to do anyway. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Again, I'll be back again next Monday at 8 o'clock for another 2-hour roughly stream. What's wrong with my laugh? It's a great laugh, I think. Dive bomber, yeah, Dauntless dive bomber, crumbs. Honestly, sometimes I'm just thick. Sometimes I go to say something and it comes out wrong. It's like a true story, right? I say the most random things, or I kind of think things before I try to say things before I think. And I remember once my friend worked at the local hospital. He's an old guy now. He's an old guy. He must be come close to retirement, but he doesn't work in a joint, but he worked in a morgue, and they used to call it dressing the bodies. So they used to wash the bodies down. And he said once, quite openly, he said, "The worst person I've ever had to do was my auntie." And I looked at him and I said, not many people see their auntie naked, do they? And I wish I just pulled that back. I don't know where that come from. I just spoke it. Oh, why did I say it? But the guy was right. He goes, oh no, it's quite true. Like, yeah, I know many people have seen their auntie naked. It's like, why? Why did I say it? Why did I say it? It's like, oh, fool. I just wish I could just take those words back. I don't know why it came out. Just why it came out. So anyways, thanks all for watching the stream. I hope it's all good for you. Back again next Monday, obviously. If you liked it, please give us a like. When the stream's finished, leave a comment saying how wonderful the chat was. Always helps with the algorithm. And also, again, a big thank you to yeah, it was stupidly inappropriate. It just came out. I go to bed at night and this vision comes in, and but he was good as gold because I apologized profusely, and I was like, I'm really sorry. I don't mean it. And he kind of laughed it off like I did, but I still remember feeling so bad saying that. Not many people have seen the auntie naked. Was it the grandmother naked or one of the two? Anyway, but it's a long story, old story anyway. But yeah, a big thank you to my channel members. I will get that image that I put on the end of my videos up on here as well, so I can click it to say thank you. Because if you do want to become a channel member, they start for $1.99, and as soon as I get 20 members, I'll be doing private live streams where you for the members, just for the members only, and on those private streams I'll be giving away equipment and tools and model kits that I've got that in the stash that I'm never going to build. Be honest, I'm never going to build. I think my last count was just under 400 kits. I want to get rid of a lot of them as well. So, but that's where I'm heading. And as I said, the mosquito, as soon as I find out what happens there, if not, I'll just give it away to somebody, one of the comments. But yeah, if you want to become a channel member, it's for $1.99 to $8.99. And if you say you become an $8.99 subscriber, you get a lot more benefits than if you were on a $1.99 subscriber too. So there you go. That's my little thing for the subscribers, for the membership of this channel. As I said, I don't make any money from this channel. Basically, I pay tax on it anyway, the income. But I normally use the money to buy more kits, more tools to do reviews on, and to things. So yeah, I will do another stash video at some point. if you're poor, don't worry about it. Just be with us. In you know, it's all good. You know, just to be a subscriber is humbling as it is. But yeah, if you fancy becoming a member, please do. That's it, folks. I think that's it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Keep an eye out for the next couple of videos and for the reviews and the catalogue page by page. I'll get them out to you this week. Everyone, have a phenomenal week, and I'll see you next Monday, 8 o'clock on the dot this time. Cheers all, and thanks. And if I click this button here, it should end the broadcast.